I'm back with another episode of Tales of Arise. At this moment I am still inside of Lanagus, the city of Lanagus, and it's almost time to go inside of the Forbidden Zone. So if you didn't watch my previous episode, you will not know what the Forbidden Zone is, but that's like a, I don't know, maybe a region that you can only enter if you are a sovereign, which often is, so that's good. So is that the only thing I need to do? Yeah, I guess so. So let's continue. And we already have a cutscene.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dahna's astral energy.
Are we having a vision again? Looks like it. What is this? Oh, that's the Rena's Alma? The Maiden and the Sovereign.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
I knew it. It's those thorns. I knew it. Yeah.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe... Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that? If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dahna.
But the will of Dahna is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dahna's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dahna's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally,
Okay then,
we begin
seeing
to understand
visions.
what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way. Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns. As well as my own path, I have to be ready to face anything. But whatever happens.
The only way is for a return back for the time being. Okay, so that means that we are going to a location that we cannot go back to.
I'm determined to save Shion.
Okay, is that going to be a problem? Because I actually need to buy some a couple of life puzzles. I've got the best weapons at the moment, so that's definitely something. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna save. If I need to go back, I will go back. But for now, I just want to go in. You know what? Let's just
That
see what they're
vision we
saying
saw.
from those visions.
What do you make of it? Do you still...
Maybe it's trying to tell us something.
Well, it could be supernatural.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted?
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
Okay. Let's do this. Transfer. Are we going outside of the city? Nope, doesn't look like it. Always, I'm still inside. It does look like I have to go to the left and not straight ahead.
Hold up, you guys.
What is it?
I want to look through that room over there.
Oh, isn't that where...
Curious what we'll find.
That's the room you visited in your past, right?
Yeah, I think
Sure.
so.
We can check it out.
I've seen that before.
This looks like some kind of research facility.
A laboratory secreted away in the Forbidden Zone. Why am I past being surprised at this point?
Looks pretty deserted.
Let's check it out.
It might give us a new lead. I don't think so. But it might give me something like, I don't know, something good? Like materials or other stuff. Can I jump over this? Yes, I can. You know what? Let me just go and do the mission.
Well,
These are experiment records by the looks of it. Reams of them, dating back hundreds. A composite being capable of controlling Dahnan astral energy so as to convert its molecular and elemental makeup. The creation of a governing central figure, taking the form of a Dahnan. Codename Sovereign.
Sovereign?
Wait, there's more. Research into utilizing force field crystals for the purpose of stable astral energy That must be the Master Cores. With all this raw data, there's bound to be records here somewhere about the Maiden and the Lords.
About the Lords? Why would they be on there?
Think about it. The Lord's crests are clearly of a piece with those of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are selected from otherwise regular Renan citizens. In other words, it may be that all Renans are unwittingly being made subject to some kind of grand scheme.
what about the Sovereign? Does it say anything else?
Where do I start? All I've read so far is the headlines.
What is it?
It's a list of names, with the title, Test Subjects, Sovereign. It's your call.
Read it.
There must be dozens of test subjects listed here. Hundreds even. All of them failures. Wait, test subject number 1273. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Alphen.
Oh yeah.
They re-engineered me. Right here in this lab.
Alphen.
It's fine, really. What about the others? Was I the only one?
Test subject number 10105. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Volron.
Oh shit!
Volron? But that means...
So he's
only
also a
sovereign
Dahnan.
because someone made him that way too.
Or is he Renan?
He's the last one. In 3 centuries worth of records, you and Volron are the only 2 subjects on whom the experiment was a success.
Holy shit. Is he a Dahnan or is he... I didn't saw it.
But what about the winners of the crown contests? Does this mean that none of them were ever crowned sovereign after all?
Upon victory, the Sovereign shall return to Rena and rule over Rena and Lenegis combined. When a new Sovereign is decided, the outgoing monarch shall relinquish their post and live out the rest of their days on Rena. So we were told. But according to these records, there have only ever been 2 Sovereigns, neither of whom had anything to do with the crown contest. It's all lies, including the part about the Sovereign residing in Rena. The crown contest was never about deciding a new ruler. It must always have been devised for some other purpose.
But even supposing that's true, someone must have been in charge for the past 3 centuries, right? If it wasn't the Sovereign, then who was it?
Crown contests have been held this whole time, in spite of the fact that there was already a Sovereign. Me. Meaning that for the past 300 years, someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind all this.
The Red Woman?
It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind this scheme. She could be working for someone else. Someone back on the Renan homeworld.
Either way, it's fair to say she's definitely involved somehow.
What about the data records? Is there no other information that could help us?
Not that I can see. Just file upon file of experiment results. There's nothing here about who's behind all this, or what their endgame is, unfortunately. I've barely managed to scratch the surface, mind you. You won't be able to read through it all, but you're welcome to take a look through what you can, while we're here.
I'll do that.
Yeah, it's beginning to be really interesting.
This is where Alphen became the Sovereign, and Volron as well. The significance significance of this location would suggest.
Hey, it looks like the terminals in here turned on too.
We should look through them. They might contain valuable information.
I don't think so, but okay. Doesn't look like there's anything useful. Can I see what there's on here? Brainwashing report. After receiving reports for a robust new form of rule emerging in Dahna's water realm, a study was commissioned to investigate the matter in depth. This system is unique in that it elevates only the Lord as the supreme authority, while relegating both Renans and Dahnas alike to enslavement. Oh shit. Test subject, yeah, that's Volran. Has done so by sheer governance. Given this method's effectiveness at population control, monitoring of the situation will continue. Okay. Stream will be asked to secure classified sectors as a trial. Okay, that's actually interesting. The sedative mask is not really interesting, so I'm just gonna continue. Oh my god, what the hell? Will this be the same? Detachable harvester. Okay, that's the wedge. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about or read every single thing. I'm just looking for maybe something interesting. The lords. Each crown contest 5 of the best qualified members of the Renan populace are chosen to act as lords, vying to serve as the next sovereign. During their tenure, they are granted level 3 authority as well as one of 5 elemental realms to administer, and its corresponding mask core. They also assign an ID crest indicating their designated element. The selection process is based only on natural artistry and physical and mental aptitude. Other variables such as age have no bearing whatsoever. Because only the strongest go on to become lords, the position itself does not inherently make an individual any stronger. It should be noted, however, that lords are not the only individuals capable of drawing out Masticore's power. Okay, interesting. All Renans must take part in the selection process, and acceptance of the position is mandatory. It is not allowed for those deemed suitable to decline. Okay, interesting. The rest, I don't really care. So let me just continue. What was the sketch?
Only two. So why? Was there really no other way?
Dohalim.
Forgive.
Alphen.
But
If that were to
Yeah.
That's not really interesting. The Forbidden Zone.
For the people of Lenegus, the Forbidden.
It's off.
So is this already the
Whoever
Forbidden
this-
Zone, or is
No.
it
The Forbidden's
just the
that is
beginning?
But now, it is finally time.
Okay, I think this is actually the Forbidden Zone. Oh yeah, it is. That's actually quite a shame. I thought the Forbidden Zone was going to be, I don't know, something bigger. Like an entire region, but okay. It was just a research facility. And we also have things in here. No, it's just that one. And I saw you. Grape gel. Like seriously, why do you even give grape gel? Okay. Right in front of me was the chamber of where I resided, if I remember correctly. Oh, and we have something in here. 3 life bottles, that's good. I actually need those. If I see a merchant, I will actually buy a couple of them. If that's possible. Are we gonna have a vision again? Alright. Since we arrived on Lenegus, there's been a lot of conversations and cutscenes. Oh, that's the beginning of the mask.
Naori, I...
Don't talk. I have to do this. I gave you my word that I'd help you return to Dahna. The next time you open your eyes, you'll be home.
But you...
My place is here with my people. I still have a duty to fulfill. I'm sorry for what you've endured. Rena never should have dragged you into this. It's not your burden to bear.
But...
The mask contains a sedative. It should keep your mind from tearing itself apart any further. Let yourself go to sleep. This should help with the pain. Time to go, Elfin. Farewell.
Naori. My love.
His injuries are worse than I thought. Short-term treatment isn't going to cut it. I'll have to switch the healing pod to long-term hibernation mode.
Okay, she was actually the one who put me to
The chance of surviving
sleep.
hibernation's less than 10%? And worse, long-term use of the mask carries a high risk of damaging his mind and nervous system. But...
It's the only option.
if I don't head back, Lenegis will be nothing but ashes. And this starship along with it. I don't know if I can fulfill my promise to you, Alphen. But if doing this will grant you even the slightest chance, I have to try. I hope it's enough.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend.
Live for me, Alphen.
You're the only one. I'm sorry. That was just the perfect moment. And we're back to like a little song.
That vision.
Every time they change
must have been
songs,
from when
it
Naori
goes
helped
from
Alphen escape Lenegis.
destruction to just lullabies. I don't know why they
She
do
sure
that.
went above and beyond the call of duty.
No, this is
Even
Tales
with
of Rise.
Lenegis crumbling down
This is
around
not the
her,
Call of Duty.
she chose to stay put with her people.
So that's why you lost your memories and sense of pain, and why you were asleep for that whole time. It was all the result of one agonizing decision Naori made to save your life.
Yeah. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't even be alive today. I owe her everything. More than I could ever hope to repay.
Now that you know how she felt, how do you plan on honoring her wishes?
She kept her promise. If the Renan people she fought so desperately to protect are at risk from a malevolent force, then I owe it to her to carry on her fight. Naori was the one who put that mask on me, and made me Iron Mask.
She did it to prevent your soul from tearing itself
Alright,
apart.
let's transfer. This is somewhere I never went before, inside of that dream a long time
She
ago.
knew you might lose your memories
Because
and sense of
if I
pain
remember
as a
correctly, there was some kind of guard.
result. But more than anything,
This is a
she
big
wanted
zone.
you
Is
to
there
survive.
a boss fight?
And you
No?
did.
Okay, what is this? Heavy treat. Okay, so we getting ourselves some heavy treats. I like that. 3000 HP for every single one of them. Love it, love it. The other side doesn't have anything. Don't love it. Don't love it at all. Because I like stuff. Oh, and what is this? What the fuck? Oh, this is like the same thing that we saw on the wedge. We went from technology to creepy door. Oh, and the sound it makes. Love it. Oh, shit.
This place. We've seen this in one of Naori's memories.
Oh, so that is the place
course.
for the Ren and Alma.
After 300 years, this is where it was held. The spirit channeling ceremony. This is where the Renis Alma was.
So this is the place where you and Naori...
The Renis Alma isn't here now. Nor is the Red Woman, it seems.
I know it's difficult, Alphen, but there will be time to dwell on the past later. For now, we need to keep moving. Come on.
Naori.
What is this? Is it the work of Dahna's will again?
It's been a year since the ceremony. That day, I shut away inside of myself the power that caused Alphen to lose control. Since then, my visions of the future have grown more and more fearsome.
Is this another memory? No, it's different this time. It's like she's speaking directly to us.
What we did back then. Not so much as a day passes when I don't think about it. About what was done to us. All in the name of a ceremony. The purpose of which we were never even told. As Sovereign, they linked Alphen's consciousness to Lenegis itself. The Renis Alma was intended to control his power, lest anything should slip through its cracks. That day, as Maiden, my role was to temper his power. I was meant to guide it forth, and give shape to the strength inside of him.
Linked to Lenegis itself? But then, everything that's been happening...
But that power showed me a vision. A vision of oblivion. When I realized that vision was a prophecy of the apocalypse we were about to unleash, I couldn't go through with it. But without a maiden, the ceremony was doomed. Alphen lashed out, his consciousness no longer his own. I did what I could. Using my abilities as the maiden, I tried to seal that power away inside of me. But it was too late. Lenegis had already been brought to its knees. Thousands upon thousands of lives so cruelly snuffed out. All because of me. Because of what I had done. With the destructive force now slumbering inside of me, I knew I had to find a way to dispose of it. Anything to make up for my failure. But I didn't know how. Especially since that power was astral energy itself. In which case, ironically enough, the Renis Alma seemed to be my best bet. That, at least, would hold the astral energy dormant. Assuming that no malevolent third party got to it first. With the Sovereign and Maiden's combined power, perhaps I could shift the chaotic energy inside me into the Renis Alma instead. That's what I hoped, but alas, it was not to be. The Renis Alma was lost, and Alphen, the Sovereign, was in a starship bound for Dahna. My only choice was to seal away the destructive force inside of me using my powers as the Maiden, to buy the world what little time I could. The time needed for a new Renis Alma to be crafted, and for a new Sovereign to appear. Even if by doing so, it meant I would be passing the curse onto my descendants as well. Please, forgive me. I never meant to burden the future world with this threat too. I only wish that there was something more I could have done.
Wait, you can't just...
Naori.
That message just now, was it directly from Naori? Or was it the Dahnan voice speaking through her?
Did I just got myself some new outfits? I love it. I really love
These are
it.
the clothes that Naori and I wore during the ceremony 3 centuries ago.
So you're saying this? Is the Maiden's outfit?
That's right. These clothes are designed to resonate with the Sovereign and Maiden's abilities. They focus and enhance them.
And they appeared now because...
Naori must have left them here for the new Sovereign and Maiden, knowing the day would come when they would need them in their fight against the Thorns.
These outfits are directly linked to the answers we've been chasing this whole time. If they're here, it must mean it was Naori's will for us to find those answers as well.
Locating the Renis Alma would allow us to neutralize the dark astral energy inside Xion, thereby silencing her thorns. Is that what Naori's suggesting?
It makes sense. After all, Master Cores and Spirit Vessels are both able to prevent the astral energy inside them from developing sentience. By that logic, it would stand to reason that the Renis Alma would have the same ability on a larger scale.
We have a Maiden and Sovereign. Now all we need is the Renis Alma, and we'll finally be able to free you of your thorns. Xion.
It's possible? You really think so?
I do. We can rid you of your thorns and stop the world from falling to oblivion.
However, the spirit channeling ceremony already failed once. Even if our goal is different this time, we can't be sure the same thing won't happen again. We should take care not to be too optimistic.
You're right. It's the barest sliver of a chance. But if there's even the slightest hope it can work, I'm willing to stake everything I've got on it.
I know it's too early to let myself feel relieved, but I just can't seem to help it. Just hearing there's the slightest chance, even though I know the world's still in great peril. It's selfish of me, I know, but still.
No, it isn't. You found hope to believe in. It'd be strange if you weren't over the moon about it.
Rinwell's right. We can rid you of your curse and still save the world at the same time.
Thank you. Naori entrusted us with the fate of all humanity. Now, it's up to us to prove that trust was well placed.
Starting with a little game called Hunt the Renis Alma.
Yeah, we've come all this way. Now we just need to search Lenegis and Rena until we find it.
Yeah, we can protect the world and save Xion at the same time.
I too shall lend my services. My knowledge of Renan lore is bound to be a useful asset.
And they say modesty is dead.
Miracles just seem to follow wherever you go, huh?
How do you know it's me they're following? We're all in this together, Xion. You included. Now let's get moving, shall we? Last I heard, we had an apocalypse to stop. Thank you, Naori. So Naori sealed away the power that made me lose control of myself. She stopped my rampage and saved my life. But then, that power she'd sealed away was passed down to you. I'm so sorry, Xion. It's my fault that you're cursed.
You're wrong. What happened to you was because of the ceremony, and Naori's attempt to stop Oblivion. You paid a heavy price for it, and then fell asleep for 300 years. The reason you lost your memory
Is the reason for your curse.
The thorns.
It all leads back to them. But once they're gone, we can finally put an end to all this.
When my thorns are gone, I never dared to dream that such a thing could be possible. No, the truth is, I think maybe I've always been dreaming about a life without my thorns. The touch of my family, or playing with my friends, holding hands with Rinwell, or giving Law a deserved smack, embracing of all the normal things. I always wished I could experience them for myself. And is it really okay for me to believe it can happen? I'm so scared of getting my hopes up. What if it doesn't work out in the end?
That's not going to happen. I'm here to make sure it won't. Forget fate or destiny or anything else. We're going to live. a normal life. There are a lot of things you still want to do.
Yeah, you're right. It's such a strange feeling. I know that we've still got plenty of fighting up ahead, and it's for my sake, so I can live.
You're worth fighting for.
I believe you.
Good. I'll keep on fighting. For as long as it takes, until our future is finally in our hands.
And we've got ourselves a new title, the latest maiden. Well, that was pretty much what we expected. Like, Alphen got the sovereign title, so she was definitely going to get the maiden title. Makes it hard for enemies to disrupt ours. That's actually pretty good. I think I can buy every single thing in here. Restore CP at the end of a battle while the effect from cooking are active. Oh! It's actually pretty good. Oh, and I definitely cannot do this. Okay, this is good. And it will give me like 40 elemental attack. That's very, very good. And the rest of them, yeah, they do not have anything. I will also get, oh, a new weapon. I thought maybe only the outfit, but apparently they will also give me a weapon. But no weapon for Xion. Well, that's not a problem. I still got one. So that's a new one. It's beautiful. I like it. I'm almost at 1000 attack. Love it. And is that the new armor? So it's not an outfit. It's a armor. Okay. And it's actually pretty good. Oh yeah. Big difference. Okay, I love it. But is it also a outfit? That's what I want to know. Yeah, it looks like it. So that's actually pretty good. If I want to keep on with this beautiful outfit, I can. I like that. I like that. What I'm going to do is actually save first. Because I actually don't know what's going to happen right now. And it could be that I'm almost going to end this episode. It's so strange that we still didn't find the... I don't know, the red woman. She was inside of Lanagus. We saw her. But then, I don't know. Let me just do the sketch first.
Her position demanded nothing.
Yeah.
Not only that,
That's as if...
I'm just gonna skip ahead.
She's kind of like a lodestar guiding...
Okay, nothing useful. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so this is the only thing I see. Nothing else. Let's transfer. Probably in another zone, or maybe are we going back to the beginning? Okay, it doesn't look like it. Oh shit. Is this a boss zone again? I would actually love to have some fighting. Oh, this is a big door.
That's quite some door, all right. This might finally be it. The heart of the beast.
We'll find the Renis Alma and the Red Woman inside, right?
after everything we've been through to get here, they damn well better be.
We'll probably be needing you to open this one for us, Sovereign.
Go for it, Alphen.
I like when he says Sovereign to me. Oh yeah. You're not gonna say that this is going to be the final boss, right? If it is, then that's pretty much bullshit. But I don't think so. I'm hoping that we can actually go to Rena.
This is it, guys. Time to see what secrets are in store.
Okay then. So what's going to... Oh yes, this is a boss zone. So let's heal this. Mysterious touch. Then do our final sketch.
We're a long way from the
Yeah.
Except that...
But is this really going to be the final boss?
Still,
Hold up.
I still have to fight the full lights, but they were like level 60.
In that case,
So
Now,
how can this
shut
be
up.
the final boss? I don't think so. It couldn't be. If it is, then shit. But if it isn't, that's good. Alright, save again. Level 47. Am I ready for this? I guess I am. I could maybe use my... Yeah, let me use my final thing in here. So I get the resistance for everyone maybe. I could do... No, I can't do anything with this. Critical hits, pretty good. And increasing, yep. Then Rinwell, can I get a bonus with her? Penetration is actually pretty good. Resistance, no, no, thank you. Or again, penetration, 560. Oh, I can actually get both of them. So right now I get 50 penetration and 40 penetration. That means more crits. Pretty good, pretty good. Then this one, an advanced healing art that restores all allies HP, CP 80. Oh my god, love that. I love that. Okay, that's good. Law is full on everything. Nope, right here it gives me 50 defense. He still misses like 2 skill panels. So I don't know how you get it, and Dohalim is the same. I think in total that you have like 15 of them, but I'm not sure at 100%. Okay, penetration again. Pretty good, pretty good. And now I'm saving it again. I'll save already like 4 times. It's not a problem. It's definitely not a problem. Okay, okay, I'm ready. I am ready for this.
Volron! He really was still alive.
Oh, maybe we're gonna fight Volron again.
Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Wait, though. Something doesn't seem right here.
Oh, once more, the powers must be united. Born from the fires of chaos, the world does seek its rightful state. All must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena, at the shrine of the true
I think he's being
What has happened?
controlled. Just like what he did.
Reduced to a mere cog in a machine.
Hey, look! Over there!
Isn't that the Maiden's crest?
Can it be that this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
It looks like it's still running, but are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
If that's what caused Lenegis' transformation, then the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dahna.
But for what purpose? What could possibly need astral energy on that sort of scale?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of oblivion. Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dahna's energy. That said, we should retrieve the Renis Alma. Because right now, we need that most of all.
He's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alphen, look!
The Red Woman! So we finally found you. I have a lot of questions for you.
Wait!
What?
They all have the same face? How is that even possible?
3 of them? I didn't see clearly. Maybe 5 for each lord. What the hell is that? Did she just transformed? What the fuck is that?
What is this?
Who the hell are they?
It can't be. Are they even people?
3 of them.
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
Aliens. Red Woman, level 48. Oh shit, 369.
If we don't fight, we may
Okay,
Good point. Let's stop them before this gets out of hand. Searing Gale!
let's see how much damage she can do.
Here's a healing art.
Okay, pretty good, pretty good. I'd love to see some HP, thank you. Okay, let's dodge that. Shion is actually getting damage pretty good.
Their arts were interrupted.
I don't think I actually need Kisara, so what I'm gonna do is actually change Kisara for Law, just to get a bit more damage in it. If it's too much, I'm getting Dohalim for like the double healing. Okay, maybe I'm gonna get every single one of them together. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, healing.
Take this! The flame
to be let
A
free.
whirling struggle.
Eat dirt.
Now I'm in the armor won't save you.
Take this.
Healing struggle.
Vacuum blade.
Try this on for
Incineration
size.
wave.
Eagle assault.
Okay, they each have like their own HP or not, or are they just combined?
Wind. Swallow dance. Searing gale. I owe you one. Eternal devastation.
Okay, they're not that strong. They actually do a lot of damage, but they're definitely not that strong. So what I'm gonna do is maybe just use a 1000 HP treat.
The flaming fiber. Yours to be let free. You picked the wrong fight.
First aid, pretty good, pretty good. They will definitely get like a second form. Okay, let me just see. Yeah, they all have the same HP, I'm pretty sure. So for now, what I'm gonna do is maybe use a heavy trees. No, use a...
This should do it.
Oh, she used her new healing ability.
Searing gale.
That's pretty good. I cannot use a item again. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's why I was actually on automatic. Okay, let's not be hit by that. So what automatic does is that you can actually play, but if you don't move, then it will just try to do it himself. Okay, let's not get hit by that. I actually want to use my flaming edge with this one. The guy does a lot of damage. Like, yeah, 13,000 damage. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, let's try to... Oh, did he hit me? Yeah, it hit me. Lose the life bottle.
No further.
I never miss.
Yeah, I cannot really enter this zone. They have like those blades. Okay, they over limit. This is gonna be really a problem. Let's wait. Let's wait there till their over limit is done. Okay, doing his thing again.
You picked the wrong fight. Here I come.
Okay, she's healing me.
You're mine.
I'll crush you.
Good, Mystic Arts. We'll do a couple of damage.
Lightning reflexes.
It does seem that there's no damage at all, but... Okay, still 50,000.
Eagle assault. I'll smash you. Watch this.
Okay, let's be careful. Use a... You know what? Let me use a heavy treat. Okay, that's actually pretty good.
I really owe you one.
Incineration wave. First strike. Look sharp.
Do I have to do that with every single one of them? Yeah, it does look like it. Oh no, not at all. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. I did good. I did really, really good.
Surrender. Fighting is useless now.
Do you think it's really over?
Does it actually speak?
Astral energy. Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve.
What?
Second transformation? Oh no, not even.
I'm okay. Just a little roughed up.
You had me worried there.
Who said you could touch that?
Damn it! He's awake!
I should have thought as much.
So you know this place?
Naturally, it was built for me, after all. We'll save that for another time. More pressing is how I'm going to tear you apart.
Even after all this time, you still insist on hating me?
You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay for that.
You're obviously bluffing. You can't even move right now.
Really, is that what you think? Did you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Plus, what kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alphen, who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the Sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of Sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings. You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dahna, correct?
Yeah. There were countless. And every one of them besides me died.
All of those failed experiments, and they still kept going back to Dahna. There must have been some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Dahnan. Then there were the records we found in the library, for you and Volron. They were logged 300 years apart, and yet the data they took from you was exactly the same. Which leads us to a single conclusion.
Then you mean Voron was kidnapped just like Alphen? But then he became a
slave from Dahna. Just like us. Isn't that right, Volron?
So he posed as a Renan and caused all that suffering to his own people?
How could you? If you knew the pain of being a slave, why would you inflict that upon others?
Renan and Dahnan are meaningless distinctions. Me and everyone else. That is all that matters. I will stand above all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
Holy shit.
A red woman?
Another one?
Give your master back on Rena this message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
Don't do it!
Serenus
It's too late. You can't stay here.
We need to go. Alphen!
Oh shit, I really thought he was gonna miss.
Go. But know I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Let's go.
Never forget, I am the one who devours everything. Who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am...
Are you two okay?
Yeah. We'll be fine.
Is Volron... have we finally seen the last of him?
We can but hope.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers and Faria in a trance?
What? Those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renasalma. Damn it, that's the second time now!
Whatever's stolen from us, we'll steal it back. The future's ours to protect. And right now, those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Did you say Rena?
Volron mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the motherland somewhere.
If that monstrous form's their true identity,
We're going to Rena. Oh yes.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
They have the Renasalma in their grasp already, so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dahna. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Then we're agreed. Let's head back to the starship.
Oh, let's get back to the starship. Okay then. Head back towards the Fall Knights. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do that. But you know what?
Not expecting
I don't think this is gonna be good for the next episode, so yeah, I will definitely do that. Transfer. It looks like I cannot fast travel, so that's a problem. That means I'm gonna have to go back to the same way. Well, it's not really a problem because there's not a lot of enemies. The only enemies I saw were those... Oh, is that the way? Yeah, it is. The only enemies I saw were those from that one single location. And there were definitely not a lot, so not a problem at all. Red woman. Okay, let me just do that real quickly.
Tell me about it.
They definitely weren't Renan.
So what
is the most terrifying?
How about you?
No.
Human Zoogle. Oh, I'd love to see that. Yep. Maybe there's something in there that popped up after the fight. Nope. Transfer again. I didn't even see how much XP those things gave me. I'm at level 48. Oh yeah, I'm almost level 49 even. That means that they give me a lot of XP. Oh, I love that. I enjoyed that really, really well. I'm almost at 1 hour of this video, so I probably will be ending it by going inside of my starship. But after that, it's done. Doesn't look like there's any cutscene. Oh, that's beautiful. We fought 3 red women. I really thought they were actually going to, I don't know, transform into something else or be together into one single giant monster. Or maybe we like fighting Volran into something. But that's, I know one thing's for sure, we're gonna see Volran again. If not, then I don't understand. But we definitely will see him again. Okay, what I'm actually gonna do is pick an item, no, equipment. I will not fight those things. I have no will for it, so let me just get my hands on, if I can. I don't even know where it is. Swift ring, thank you. Like it's been already a long time, I just want to flee.
Bring him down! Look sharp! Inferno cross!
Yes, thank you.
I'll hold him off.
I have no interest right now.
I'm the...
Which way to go? To the right, right, left. At this moment, I just want to continue my main story. So, heading to my starship is the only thing I want to do. Big Mantis, forget... I saw how much HP he has, and that's not even a giant Zuko, but he has like 130 HP. 130,000 HP. Which is fucked up. Alright, we are the civil. Maybe we're gonna see that woman again. Forgot her name, but the woman that knows the friend of Dohalim. Oh, everything is destroyed.
What the? When did it get pitch dark all of a sudden?
The lights are all out. Think it has something to do with the explosion back in the Forbidden Zone?
Doe?
You two.
Faria.
Avakir. Oh, Faria.
Thank
Avakir filled me in about everything.
She doesn't remember a thing. So she really was being controlled.
He told me about Tarnigan, too.
What difference does it make?
Stop casting me off! Just once!
Faria, not now.
So I can see.
It's the city's core reactor. It's damaged. Some of the basic systems we've managed to keep online.
I'm pretty sure he's going to get them all to Dahna.
You're an elite technician, though. You can fix it, right?
If so, then what's...
Panic's begun to set in among the citizens. Until now, whenever something like this happened, the Sovereign would issue a decree. But this time, not so much as a peep. Any longer, and we run the risk of riots breaking out before we can get things back up and running.
Forget the Sovereign. I doubt you...
What's that supposed to mean?
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of ruler we thought he was. That is, if he ever even existed. Which is looking doubtful at this stage.
Are you out of your mind? Why, if people knew that a lord...
There's no time to explain now. It sounds...
We need to stop that.
But how do we do that?
Riots feed on discontent and unrest, right? So
just put Alphen. Let Alphen show the Sovereign
at ease.
Power.
Like by letting them hear directly from someone they trust. That's it. Who's the highest ranking person in Lenegis right now?
Lord Dohalim Ilkaras.
Lenegis wouldn't have a next in line. After all, you said the Sovereign...
Correct. The closest thing to an authority figure would be a lord. Avakir, you mentioned a few facilities were still online. Which ones?
He's going to give us a speech. Speech.
Why hasn't the Sovereign said anything?
Please,
I don't know.
Won't somebody explain what's going on?
Is it over? What's going to happen to all of us?
Heed me now, fellow Renans of Lenegis. It is I, Lord Dohalim Ilkaris of Eldaman and Sia.
Look, up there! It's Lord Dohalim!
Hold on! He should be in the crown contest! Shouldn't he? Why isn't the Sovereign talking to us?
The Sovereign is seeing to other matters right now. In my capacity as Lord, I speak to you in his stead. You're afraid. As people so often are when faced with the unknown. I hope you'll allow me to put your fears to rest. The city's core reactor has experienced a malfunction. However, we have our top engineers attending to the matter, and things will soon be back to normal. I know that you feel abandoned, perhaps more scared and alone than ever before. But I ask you all to keep one thing in mind. You are Lenegis, not the Lords and Sovereign. The solidarity of its citizens is the mortar that holds it together. If we don't allow ourselves to be distracted by our differences, if we put our hearts and minds together and stand as one, I am confident we will find new hope. I would be honored to stand with you. Not as a person of loftier rank, but as another human being among many. I hope that you'll lend me your strength, for if we can persevere as one, I know a bright tomorrow awaits.
Your speech seems to have done the trick. Looks like the city won't be descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier, about the Sovereign possibly not even existing, was it true?
It's still too premature to say with any certainty, but I believe so. This whole time, this world we've been fed was a lie, built on nothing but falsehoods.
But it can't all have been...
I can believe it. After everything I saw in the Forbidden Zone, what they did to Faria, It's the only explanation that makes sense.
But what about hierarchy, Avakir? Authority? The very foundations of Renan society? How can we live without someone to guide us?
I'd say we found someone capable of doing just that, wouldn't you?
You? You can't be serious.
I have business I must take care of first. But once everything is over, I shall return. But not as your sovereign, nor as a leader the likes of which the people here are used to, I think.
But how else do you propose to rule?
I'm not sure yet. All I have is a feeling that here in Lenegis, a new dawn is on the verge of breaking. One in which people won't be judged by birthright or on the power of their astral arts, but on other things. More important things. Things like, oh, I don't know, musical talent, for example.
When I bumped into you after all those years, I said you were no different. But I was wrong. Truth is, you were always different. I feel like maybe now I can finally begin to accept Turnigan's death. To see a future.
Doesn't she look like she's like, I don't know, 15?
You go finish whatever it is you've got to do. I'll hold down the fort here in Lenegis till you get back.
Thank you.
I guess you're not going to make it to Menancia for the foreseeable future, huh?
Indeed. Forgive me.
The people of Elda Menancia can look after themselves just fine. It's the ones here on Lenegis who need someone to guide them. Besides, with you leading the people here, it'll help spread the idea of coexistence beyond Menancia's borders that much faster.
Sounds like you're in it for the long haul.
How could I not be, after the second chance that I've been granted? From this day forth, I shall dedicate myself to the future inhabitants of this world. Though the memories of the departed shall remain forever in my heart.
Remember, you're going to be leading the people here, not ruling them.
True enough. Whatever would I do without you, Kisara?
With or without her, I suspect you're gonna have your hands full when the time comes. We should be heading back to the ship. Business on Rena awaits.
We're going to Rena! Thank God we're going to another planet. And we have a new skill for Dohalim. That was definitely something we saw
Looks
coming.
like the people of Lenegis can rest easy.
And you know what? I'm actually gonna end this episode right now.
I couldn't have done it.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like or comment. It will be gladly appreciated.
Everybody can share
And
the
hopefully I
credit
can
here.
see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.